Welcome to today's top 5 video. In this top 5, I will be counting my top 5 Galar Pokemon, or the top 5 favorite Pokemon that has been introduced in the 8th generation of games. With that being said, this video is based on my opinion. If you do not agree, if you feel that I missed something, please let me know in the comment section below and let's get this discussion going. Furthermore, if you do enjoy my content, please leave a like and subscribe. I do a lot of Nintendo gaming, Pokemon related content, and anime related content on this YouTube channel, so please do leave a like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's proceed into number 5. Number 5 is definitely OBSTAGOON, one of my favorite Galarian variant. I did limit myself to one regional variant per list. So OBSTAGOON, the blocking Pokemon, would be that one. Oh no, there's still another one. I did try to limit it, but I just couldn't help but just put another one. So yes, OBSTAGOON. I mean, from the very first time I've seen this in trailers, I instantly fall in. They just look at the design. It's essentially just a freaking humanoid kind of raccoon creatures, right? Like with a dark skin, and the fact that it just loves to freaking mess with people. Like it's literally just a raccoon that can block people, can mess with people, do some pranks to him. Like, dude, this Pokemon is gonna mess you up and gonna prank you up. It's gonna mess with you. Like, I love OBSTAGOON. It's a good design. It's really, really cool. So yes, number 5. I'm just gonna put OBSTAGOON based primarily in lore and freaking design. Like, dude, I fell for this Pokemon the moment it was revealed in the trailer. So without further ado, let's proceed into number 4. Another Pokemon that I fell in love in. The moment I saw it in the trailer is Drado. Like, the first time I saw it in the trailer, just walking just across the screen, like, oh my god, what is that? I was like, oh my god, what is that Pokemon? It looks so imposing. It's so bulky, and the fact that it's also an ace for one of the gym leader, like, makes fucking sense. One of the baddie gym leader, like, it couldn't be too good for me, my dudes. Like, I freaking love Drado design wise. The fact that it's a gym leader's Pokemon. So for this list, it's gonna be number 4. I mean, it's not really that much in competitive, but then again, I haven't been playing competitive or Wi-Fi battles since Generation 6 at this point. So yes, Dreadnought, based on design alone, and the fact that he's the Pokemon for one of my favorite gym leader, Nessa, like, hands down. Let's proceed to number 3. Number 4, the unique horn Pokemon, Psychic and Fairy type, the second regional Pokemon. And the reason I couldn't held up my rule of one regional variant per list, Galarian Rapidash. I mean, honestly, how can I not say no? Like, remember that live stream they did back in the Pokemon channel back in the day where this is coming out? Like, you have to spot that one Galarian Ponyta. The moment I saw that Galarian Ponyta, I was like, oh, that looks so epic, so cool. Like, it looks like a pony from Little Pony. Like, I have to have that on my team. And the fact that it's literally the one reason that I grabbed Pokemon Shield over Pokemon Sword, because I just have to have a Galarian Rapidash on my team. So I have picked Galarian, oh no, not Galarian, freaking Pokemon Shield, just knowing the fact that Rapidash or Galarian Rapidash is on that game. Like, it's totally worth it. It's one of the late addition in my team, honestly, but yeah, it's worth it. It's freaking worth it to add Rapidash in there. So yes, number 3, the sole reason I picked Pokemon Shield over Pokemon Sword, Galarian Rapidash. Yes. Number 2 in the list is Toxtricity, the punk Pokemon, the electric and poison type. I mean, just the design alone, dude. Design alone for Toxtricity just edges it out for me. I mean, it has that rocker kind of vibe in it, kind of design. So Toxtricity in terms of this side, gold, and then the design for the two variation, that the Amp form and the Loki form. Another kind of variation, and the fact that it has different abilities per form, like Golden for me, it's quite the unique Pokemon, and its pre-evolution, Toxo, is one of the cutest Pokemon that has been introduced in this game as well. So of course, there's just a spot for Toxtricity. It's an icon at this point, like one of the most popular Pokemon, Sword and Shield Pokemon of all time. Definitely icon in my opinion. So yes, number 2 in my list is Toxtricity. And at first, I actually have a confession because I actually did not get my Toxo the first playthrough. I get it in my second playthrough of the game, but regardless, still a solid design, a solid Pokemon, and of course, it's gonna be number 2 on my list. So yes, number 2, Toxtricity. Number one, every first generation game, there will always be that early bird Pokemon. Like for the Gen 1, there's the Pidgeot line. For Gen 2, it's a tie between Noctowl. I think it's the Noctowl line. What's the other Pokemon name? But Noctowl is the early bird. And then in Gen 3, Swallow. Of course, I do love my Swallow. And then in Gen 4, Staraptor. In Gen 5, it's Unpleasant. More like Unpleasant because that's like the least popular one. In Gen 3, or no, Gen 6, it's going to be Talonflame, probably one of my favorite so far Kalos Pokemon. And then in Gen 7, there's Toucannon, and Gen 8 is Corviknight. I mean, just the aesthetic alone. Badass kind of night Pokemon. It's night kind of Raven Pokemon. Like I got reminded of Batman for some reason the first time I saw Corviknight. So yes, just that alone makes him one of the favorite in terms of design of this generation. And solid design, solid typing, unique kind of twist, because normally the early bird Pokemon is just flying normal type, but this time it's flying still. So it's one of the most viable. It sticks around you throughout the playthrough. Like you get used to it throughout the playthrough. Usually for early bird Pokemon, it stopped being useful like around 6 to 7 gem. But Corviknight is like that hidden gem you have in your team that you will just send out every time. Every time you are in a pinch, it will save your bum. So yes, Corviknight is number 1 based on design, stats, and how powerful and how unique it is compared to the early bird Pokemon in other generations. So yes, number 1, Corviknight.